Very good morning to you all. Listen, I just wanted to share something that I feel God dropped in my spirit. The topic today is do justice to your past. Now, I know that we were told we should leave the past in the past and put the past behind us, etc. And we are 100% correct. We're supposed to do that. We ought to do that. However, we have to do justice to our past, meaning that we have to learn that in your today, never act as if you don't have a past dealing with your people in your current. There's a story in the Bible that says there was a guy that owed the king money, and the king, let's just say it was 500 rand. The king then sent messengers and told this guy, listen, I need my money. And the guy begs the king and says, listen, I am a poor man, I don't have the money. Can you give me more time, and so on? And the king was merciful, and the king says, okay, I am going to give you more time, and so on. And he left. Not long after that, he walks along the side, and he got the guy that owed him 50 rand. He choked the guy and says, where's my money? I need my money now. And then the police came, and the police put the guy in jail because of the 50 rand. The story ran in the city, and the king heard about it, and the king says, you ever passed a 50 rand and you threw somebody in jail? Your past was 500 rand, and I had to be merciful. The moral of the story is we have to do justice to our past. Justice in the way we treat people. Justice in the way, we handle people. Justice in the way we judge people. Justice in the way we move forward in our current situations. So many a times we forget, that we have failures, we have flaws, we have sin, we have weakness, we have made mistakes, we have, also been rock bottom once upon a time in life. And now that we are, doing the very same things where we come from, we want to treat people, and we forget we want to treat people as if we will never do that. The journey is long. Tomorrow we become like that 50 rand guy. When he was confronted with his 500, he begged for mercy. He was elevated. He was set free. When he arrived and he saw his own mistakes of his past in his current, how did he treat people? And this is my encouragement to you today. Never forget, sometimes we just have to sit quietly and think where we come from, think what we've done in the past, and the fact that we are still standing, the fact that we are still doing what we are doing, the fact, in fact, sometimes that we are still alive. It is all just mercy, and it all is grace. And so the more you see these things, you start to find out in your maturity that I have to do justice to my past in my attitude, in my character, in my ways, and by representing myself as a humble person, a person of humility, a person of honor, a person of respect, especially those. I think that many a times we don't understand, and I always preach about this, we don't understand the hidings that mommy gives you. We don't understand the restrictions that mommy and daddy placed on us. And so we at the time rebelled, or at the time it wasn't nice, at the time we cried, while others was doing this and others was enjoying themselves. Today, if you look at where others is and where yourself is, you thank God. So many a times at 21st parties, the kids, they want to congratulate mommy and daddy, and say that, thank you for giving me those hidings. They're not congratulating their parents, but they are actually thanking their parents. Thank you for giving me those hidings. Thank you for being so strict with me. Today, I'm really a different person. On their wedding day is the same way, And so what pain and frustrations you don't understand today, you will eventually understand tomorrow. So I want to encourage somebody today, in your current frustration, in your current pains, don't fight those pains, especially when it comes from parents, because tomorrow you will face the same things, and you will understand what they meant and why they did certain things. That is just the journey of life. Today, you hate your mother, not in a bad way, but you hate your mother because of the hiding, because of the pain of that hiding. But tomorrow, when your children is naughty, you discover, oh, this is what mommy actually meant at the time. The same way in every other thing, in business, in ministry, in every other thing. So this is my encouragement to you. Do justice to your past. Treat people with a good character. Stay humble, stay in humility, stay honorable, stay respectful, because eventually you will see that these things is the beginning, the absence of these things rather is the beginning of a downfall. The moment honor is out by the door, the moment respect is out by the door, the moment your character flaws is overlooked, and you now Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, you will find out that the Bible says pride goes before every fall, and that's how Satan has fell. So be encouraged with this, and let us stay and continue humble and do justice to our past.